Soccer 605, we're here with Shaina and Erica Stein from Seminole, Florida at beautiful Northern State University campus. Looking forward to the game this afternoon against Bemidji. So we have to wonder, Shaina, how did you find Northern State University from Seminole?
Well, I originally was at a soccer academy in Bradenton, Florida. I was living away from home. It's a facility where you live on a campus and you're kind of in a college atmosphere, and what they do is they take us to tournaments in other states, and Coach saw me play in Texas at the Dallas Cup and in Orange Classic, and he had emailed me and found me, which was really awesome, and then we just kind of interacted, and then I was able to come on a recruit trip, and then that's how it all started.
Well, we're familiar with the Bradenton Academy. That is a great program to have been a part of. And I know when our kids went off to school, Erica, it was kind of difficult, especially one of them went all the way across the state to Illinois, and having your daughter here in South Dakota is quite a ways from Florida. How did you handle that?
Well, when she left her senior year to live in Bradenton at IMG, it kind of broke the ice for her to move. But when we chose where she was going to go to school, Coach actually made the decision for me because how comfortable I felt with him as a coach, and he's more than just a coach. He does watch over the kids, and I felt like that's what really made the decision for me, was more how I felt safe that he was going to look over her like I would as a parent. So it definitely was hard because it was very far away, and that did scare me a lot. If something happened, it would take me 18 hours to get here. That's on a plane and driving and everything else. So, but
there's a lot of things to think about when you're looking for schools and all those factors.
She actually called me once when I was at the academy. She called me in the middle of the night, said that it was after I had signed my NLI and was going to come to Northern. She called me asking me if I was all right because she had a dream that I had froze to death. So,
well, that's kind of a nice segue into another question I have, because the climate is a little different here in northern South Dakota as compared to Florida. What do you think about the climate change?
Well, that was actually another reason why I chose Northern, because my whole life I grew up. I'm a beach kid. I surf. I'm always in the water. Love being around the water. It's like a part of me, and something that I like to do is just experience different things. So it was cool to experience something different. I've had only seen snow like once maybe with a little bit of snowfall, because we would go on trips to like North Carolina and they would have fake snow where we go snowboarding, they just blow fake snow. So when I came here, it was like my recruit trip, it was like one of the worst winters. So it's really cool to experience something different, but I'd have to say that I'm just a Florida kid at heart. I love the sun. I love being in the warm weather. But yeah, so the climate change is...
Well, and if you came here one of the worst weather conditions, you knew what you're getting in for, right?
Yeah.
So there are some water facilities around here, around Aberdeen. They have some lakes and stuff. I know they probably don't have the sand that you're used to in Florida, but have you checked any of those out?
We actually, last fall camp, we do this thing called the Amazing Race, where we run, I don't know, anywhere from 4 to 7 miles. And it's like a scavenger hunt thing, and we ended up at Wiley Park. It was the final destination, and we got to kind of jump in that man-made lake. I guess it was refreshing. The most sun I've ever gotten was probably tanning in the tanning booth. But I don't really like to fake bake, so.
Well, right now you're a little busy for that anyway, right?
Yeah, I am.
So, Erica, how's it been for you having her out of the house and out and up here and getting up here to see her?
well, I definitely look forward to Parents Week because I get to come and see her, and it's been hard because I have 2 other daughters that are at home, but when she's not there, we miss her a lot. She's definitely the life of the family, and we miss having her. So, and she's my first daughter, and we are very close. So it's definitely hard being so far away.
You can see that you're very close, and you're breaking the ice for your sisters to follow, right?
Yeah.
So, Erica, have you been able to take advantage of? There's some wonderful media out there now that you can use Skype Google chats and things of that sort. Do you guys get on those much?
Not so much. We text a lot during the, like almost every day. We're always texting each other, and I love the fact that I can watch the games with the live feed. So I always watch every single game that I can. I have my laptop with me that has a wireless card, so it doesn't matter if I'm at my other daughter's soccer games, which I usually am. I'm always like sitting there with my laptop watching her game at the same time. So.
Well, that's almost as good as being there, right?
Yeah.
We FaceTime sometimes.
Yes, now
when
that.
we can. Yeah.
Well, we thank you for taking some time with us at Soccer 605. Any advice to other parents out there who may be looking at sending their daughter off to a faraway place, possibly, on how to handle that and how to deal with it, and some of the things that you thought about when you were making the decision?
Yeah, I really like that it is a small town and it's a college town, but it's not crazy. There's not a ton of parties and stuff like that, so I'm sure that's not her favorite part of it, but it is mine. So there's not a lot that they can get in trouble doing, and like I say, the coach definitely makes that experience a little bit less anxious for parents.
Well, and we do say in South Dakota that there's really only 2 weeks out of the year when you need to lock your car, and that's in August, because if you don't lock your car, you'll come back and it'll be full of zucchini.
I don't get it.
A zucchini is a garden plant that grows wild, grows crazy. You plant one plant and you got a whole bunch. So we joke about that if you don't leave your car locked, somebody will come and get rid of their zucchini and put it in the back seat of your car.
Oh my gosh.
So we consider it a pretty safe state, and we're glad to have you here. We're looking forward to seeing you play this afternoon.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.